from there, but I also am very hopeful.
Sounds like the ball is in your court, Alyssa, and it sounds like
a lot of interesting things happening tonight.
So we'll see.
Oh, he has mine too.
All right.
Stop it.
Pooch, you went home after volunteering for the block. How does it feel knowing that, quote, pooching yourself is now part of the BB vernacular?
So, Julie, I've been gone so long, I thought I was going to have to buy a ticket in the audience. I didn't even know if I was going to be welcome back. So I was looking at that. It was a little too pricey. I spoke to CBS. They gave me a seat. I appreciate it.
What y'all think of Amira outing the showmans?
No, and I really did think that Taylor was going to be a threat, and that's why I think she's sitting at the end. Obviously not a good decision. Regret it. Every night I think about it, about half an hour before I go to sleep. But yeah, I mean, I'm so happy to have this experience. I'll change some things, but at the end of the day, it happened. So.
Lessons learned.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this is one question that I have been waiting weeks for. It is time for one of you to set the record straight. Who ate Jasmine's muffin?
Thank you, Julie. Thank you so much. I knew you had my back. I knew it.
All right, I will admit I ate Jasmine's muffin. And wait, I did it in the DR. So I did it in the diary room.
You couldn't even eat it in my face. Okay, cool. Thank you, Julie.
All right, Jasmine, what do you have to say to him? What do you have to say about
I felt that you were lying that day. I asked you when you were going up the stairs.
Yeah, that was
When your
dirty,
eyes were
Cameron.
moving, you were like, what? I was like, I'm going to just hold out, and I'm going to watch the season back.
Y'all saw Joseph's face.
So, we're going to have a discussion, because I want a whole dozen of muffins after this.
Daniel, you said when you left this game, it was going to be boring.
Yeah.
Was it boring?
It was for a few weeks, but it got real good.
You
Hey,
are
Sarah.
a super fan of this game.
Yeah.
What was the biggest moment of the season for you as a fan?
100%. When I went home and became a fan again, watching the second double eviction, my boy went home, it broke my heart, and then they sent Michael home. The thing is when Michael was up, I'm fighting for it because I love the fan. We had our little thing, whatever. But the whole thing was once it was like gonna go, Michael's going home. Then I was like, no, keep him. Like it was the Super Bowl for me. I was screaming at my
Yeah,
TV.
he didn't
It was
know.
amazing.
I love it. All right. Well, thank you all. I'll be back in a moment to reveal.
That's the first time he
jury's
heard
votes.
showmans.
Up next, it is the moment of truth. Monty or Taylor? Who will be crowned the winner of Big Brother and walk out with the $750,000 grand prize? Stay with us.
We got back-to-back seasons with 2 African American finalists. Shout out to that. Back-to-back seasons. Spivey, it's not looking good for your boy based on what they were saying when they locked in those keys. Just saying. No Nicole. Yeah, that's interesting. Why didn't Julie ask us the questions we really want to know? Yeah, Shanice, I don't know. Amira is a snitch for real. I don't think Turner voted for Monte. I don't like Amira for that. People should have been apologizing to Taylor. I think their apology might be coming in terms of votes. I'm just saying, looking at their faces and listening to the things they said when they put the keys in there, it sounds like their apology might come in the form of money. What y'all think? How about that? What y'all think? Yeah, Spivey. Did y'all see Alyssa trying to... By the way, if anyone's ahead of mine, don't spoil it for me, please. Did y'all see Alyssa trying to make her and Kyle Showman's top Taylor? Alyssa looked so salty every time Taylor talked. Period. Amira was salty AF. Yeah, she was like, I'm just going to come in here and stir the pot and not give y'all a chance to say this yourselves. Sorry for how I left the other night, but hi everyone. I think Taylor got this in the bag. Me too. Definitely based on what everyone said when they put their keys in. That Taylor speech, I don't know if y'all have watched How to Get Away with Murder. with Viola Davis. Do you remember that episode? If you have seen that show, remember that episode where Viola Davis made that final speech in the courthouse? That's what this reminded me of. Shoot. That was a powerful speech. She found a way to flip his accomplishments game-wise. And yeah. Yeah, you know what speech I'm talking about, right, Sarah? For sure. And this one was like this was not something that people wrote for her. This is her own speech. Chills, Tanika, for real. Alyssa has she's such a hater to me. Like, she's such a spiteful, bitter person.
The season finale of Big Brother. After 82 days, it is finally time to crown the winner. Monty, Taylor, I'm about to reveal the jury's votes.
I'm not going to
winner
read
will
these because
receive
someone's going to spoil it for me. I'm just
$750,000.
watching right
The
now.
runner-up, $75,000. I will pull the keys from the box, revealing whom each juror chose to win Big Brother. You will need at least 5 votes to win. Turner has cast his vote for Monty. Brittany's vote goes to Taylor. Alyssa voted for Taylor to win Big Brother.
Wow.
Michael has cast his vote for Taylor. 3 votes Taylor, 1 vote Monty. Terrence's vote goes to Taylor.
Wow.
Kyle's vote goes to... Congratulations, Taylor! You are the winner of Big Brother. All right, Taylor and Monty.
Let's go.
And join the others.
She almost fell. Wow. I told y'all that was a $750,000 apology. Terrence, I know, right? I know, right? This was epic. This is so epic. Now there was at least 1 vote for Turner voted for Monty. I don't know, they didn't have the other votes. He got at least 1 vote. She really hugged Daniel though. And she hugged Nicole. She is...
When we return, we will reveal America's
Wow.
Stay with us.
Wow. It looks like Nicole's apologizing to her.
The funniest movie of the year has it all. No plumbers. Grab a
This season was a great season. I don't care what y'all say. This season was a great season. Woo! Hey, Renee. Where's CJ and Spivey? Where's salty CJ and Spivey? Spivey's in here. CJ, we don't know. Come to the front of the congregation. We need a word with you. Of course, yeah, it looked like Nicole was apologizing. Those speeches got her off the... Those speeches were epic. What do I think? I'm lit, man. Yeah, that hug from Daniel was like definitely a reluctant hug. I'm about to go to Facebook and make some people mad. She did it, y'all. I couldn't believe that. Once Terrence voted for her, who was it? Sapphire, who was saying the ancestors were with her. If Terrence is voting for her, the ancestors are definitely with her. What a freaking ending. So happy she won. They all need to be... Oh, this is so crazy. This season almost gave me a heart attack. I'm telling you. Terrence voted for Taylor. Yes. I said congrats to Taylor. I just think Monty was nervous. He was nervous, but her speech was like unbeatable. That's why Turner would have picked Monty. That's exactly why Turner would have picked Monty. For all the haters, few of them had tears in their eyes from Monty's speech, and especially from even Alyssa, who clearly doesn't like her. Validation hug. Go Taylor. I hope she didn't use Monty. Justice always prevails. Yo, what a comeback story. What a freaking comeback story. She hugged him because she's a sweetheart, plus she won. Terrence did the right thing. She deserved it 100%. I can't believe Terrence voted for her either, Rita. I cannot believe that. The queen's coming for her crown. Terrence had to redeem himself. Everything came back full circle, and Daniel saw her on finale night getting her 750K. It did sound like she was running for office. Like, that was a serious speech. She should be writing for like Biden and whoever goes against him in the next election. Waiting for the cherry on AFP before I release the potential heart attack. I'm now getting to see it because I'm in California. I can't wait. Oh, we're back.
Welcome back to the season finale of Big Brother. And just for the record,
First black
the remaining
female
three
winner.
Keys, Joseph, Jasmine, and Indy,
All Taylor.
voted for
Oh,
Taylor to be the
wow.
winner. So Taylor won by 8-1.
8-1.
As you all know, there is another prize up for grabs tonight. Our viewers have been voting for their favorite house guest. The person who received the most votes will take home $50,000 plus a cruise for two aboard the Princess Cruise Lines. The top three vote getters, in no particular order, were Michael, Taylor,
Oh, you can
and
get
Kyle.
both. Who kept saying you can't get both? Kyle.
And we have made history because the winner of America's favorite house guest is also the winner of Big Brother. Congratulations, Taylor.
Hey, yo.
Taylor. What do you have to say, Taylor?
It's like winning Miss Congeniality all over again, but there's a cash prize this time, so it feels even better!
Yes, and that cash prize is $750,000. What are you going to do with all that money, Taylor?
I'm gonna spend a lot of money at the mall for a little bit. It might be Melissa. Also, I think I have to go and buy some potato chips after this. So, a lot of things that I'm
Her
gonna
Lay's
go buy.
endorsements.
Monty, congratulations. As the runner-up, you won $75,000. Feel right now?
I feel great right now, Julie. Just so blessed for the opportunity to meet all of these people and play this game to the best of my ability. So I'm very appreciative right now.
Thank you, Monty. Thank you, everyone, for the last
This
time.
was a crazy
Good
season,
night,
Miss
and
Indes.
good luck, house guests. And thank you all. It has been an incredible season, and I'm happy to announce part of Big Brother next year. Go to Big Brother Casting
I wonder what
TV
Pooch
right
is-
now. From outside the Big Brother house, I'm Julie Chen Moonves, and remember, love one another. Good night.
With peace and love, Spivey. With peace and love. With peace and love. Oh, that's her parents. Oh, wow. Terrence in the background.
Experience like it.
Shall we get into it?
What y'all saying right now? This was great. Yes, it was. This is an attempt for damage control. Tickled. That's awesome. Taylor made history again. I didn't see Paloma there. I wanted Taylor to win, but I wish Monty had answered the. I can understand that, ML Michael. Monty was stumbling over you. Yeah, that was you who said that, huh, Sapphire? Love one another. Love one another. Thank you, thank you. I live in Los Angeles. You gave me great news. Spot CJ. I almost called you Spivey. Taylor for president. I know, right? She needs to be writing some presidential. That was a presidential speech right there. Quiet Storm, not the ancestors. No, I don't think Paloma was there. Taylor with that 800K, not 800K in a trip to 2. Imagine. She probably is not going to take Monty on that trip. Cancel culture 1BB. I wanted to hear that Nicole had to say. Where we at? Where we at? History was made. She did use him. I'm so excited. Monty is feeling like I made a $750,000 mistake. I'm sure. Because I said to myself, I really did say, if it's Turner, then it's game versus game. And he has a chance with those speeches. But in this case, they knew that she's the life hack. She's the game breaker if you get to the speech. Turner was saying that. Turner was right. I didn't realize Joseph was so short. I can't even read all these comments. There's so many comments coming in here. He used to tell if a woman, along with the F-bombs. Hold on. I'm just trying to. Hold on. I want to see if I can see the winner circle interviews that they're going to do. And I'm trying to get to as many of y'all comments as I can also. Trying to get to as many. Oh, it's not on yet. Okay. It doesn't look like it's on yet. Okay, let me get to reading these. I love you for doing all this hard work. Thank you, D. I can't believe Monty only got one. Me neither. I said that if they get to the end together, it'll be a split vote. I'm glad Monty lost the way he did. She's taking Grandma Betty. Boy, did that table turn. Yes, it did, Shalonda. Monty was looking real salty. Monty screwed up for real. You know she got the speeches on lock. Spivey, you're right, but I wonder if he wishes he hadn't. I hope Taylor takes Joseph on the cruise. Can you imagine that, Sapphire? Why did they even get invited? Scripted. No, it was not scripted. Monty knew he messed up. I don't think Monty would have won against Turner. I think he would have got more than one vote, Shannon. I'm so glad Taylor. Monty underestimated her. I think he really legitimately did think his better shot was against her. I think he really, yeah, Sonia, I think he really thought that. Of course he's regretting it. He did not look happy, but what do y'all expect? My man got 10 times less than her. Is this the first time Julie wasn't on stage? No, Monty's speech was terrible. Like, he played a good enough game to win, but his speech was just bad. Cinderella story, yes. Yes. Thank you, Mina. You guys are the MVPs for showing up, for showing all this love. And hopefully my reward for this is going to be monetization when I can apply again in about 2 weeks. Thank y'all. Taylor Nation, what up, Bree? I was waiting for you. What up, Bree? I think Kyle got second, but BB didn't want to give it to him. Imagine Monty and Turner giving speeches. Turner's speech would be like, dude, I'm here. I don't know how I got here. I'm not really that good at the game, but I love y'all. Peace and love, y'all. He was so demeaning towards her. I'm glad his plan backfired. Monty and his ego. Didn't I tell everyone history was upon us? Yes, you did, Bree. Taylor. I guess Tiffany can gloat now because she's the only cookout member who said Tiffany was going to win. Justice for her. Taylor carried the show, and Monty said he would prefer to lose to a black woman. He did say that. You're probably right, Shania. Taylor manifested it, and we watched her practicing this speech last night. Lit. She was lit practicing this speech, as a matter of fact. After he said Taylor, yeah. After he said she deserved to get, I didn't like that conversation, Tanika, at all. Happy dance. Production tipped off the jury. What does the jury have to gain by voting for Taylor, though? This was the biggest hit to Monty's ego, for sure. It's for a greater good. How did Kyle... Man, because lots of people support that stuff. We know that, Cameron. Yes, she does speak so eloquently, Zoe. Man, like, the faces of the jury while they were listening to her... My face was like that too. I was like, how can you beat that? Next level. I've never heard anyone give speeches like that on Big Brother. I feel sad for Monty. He was my favorite. He did play an amazing game, Trisha. The game breaker was the speeches at the end. This hurts the integrity of the show. Monty's responses hurt him for sure. That's what I think charmed life. We're so happy in here. Y'all really hate Monty that much. It's the AFP on top of that. Oof. It's like, hold this cherry on the Sunday. I don't think he's going to want to make an appointment for a while. Monty is nowhere near salty. That's what Monty get the way he treated and trashed Taylor. Game knows game. They used each other. Monty slept with Taylor. Then he was like, I'm not into her. I know, right? These comments, keep them coming. Keep them coming. Yes, Taylor. She's the biggest winner ever. Yeah, she got 800K. 800K. I'm trying to see that they said that they would have this after party. And I'm not seeing it unless I'm wrong about the time. Or unless they're starting late. Okay. I think Joseph's face. How about Joseph's face when... How about Amira outing that showmance? That was dirty. That was like an Alyssa move right there. The finale was exactly... It was epic, Shy. It was so epic. Nicole gained weight. I love you, Monty. I love Monty. He did the right thing. Taylor slept with Monty for 750K. Tay's an all-star game. Yo, Van Hoot. I saw that you sent me a message, but I'm on here. But I already know. I knew it was, we all knew it was done after the speech, Prentice, for sure. The speech was done. CJ claimed that he got the best news ever. He's trying to play it off. You know how CJ came on here and called me emotional for like 2 weeks? That's just because You can see and hear me. You can't see him. Monte only took Taylor because he thought exactly Charm Life. I don't think that it was like some valiant move. I think he really thought that he could beat her. Love Taylor so much. Karma. She got AFP in front of him after saying her perception is an ice queen and is warranted. How that's rough. Zoe, I don't know if he would have won, but he would have had a better chance. I think he would have had a better chance. The fact y'all can't give Monty some credit for taking Taylor to the final two. Do you think that he took her for her to win though? Do you think that he intended for her to win? Allison looks prego, or am I bugging? Hope to see her on all future All-Stars. These numbers are going up, people. This is going to be the highest numbers I've had for sure. No, Monty wanted her to win. You guys are silly. Why would he give her the win, Bree? Taylor won 8-1. That's crazy. Crazy. Michael was I'm surprised that Michael gave the vote after basically saying Monty's playing the best game. Monty was nervous up there, yeah. It was definitely the speech, Cameron. It was definitely the speech. I told you all it would come down to the speech. Monty was relying on people voting like the old juries. That's a good point, Charmed Life. If the votes were going like the old juries, Monty definitely would have won, regardless of what she said. Let's go. I loved all the haters sitting in the front row. Me too. Even Terrence. You saw her face when they said Terrence voted for you. She was like, what? Damn, they're a beautiful couple. Shout out to getting 2 African Americans in the final 2 years in a row. And our first black female winner. Let's go. I didn't see it, but I saw the Twitter thing. Now we can sleep good tonight. She was practicing that speech while downing those glasses of wine while we all watched. And then she just delivered this speech. She was like lit while she was practicing the speech. That's next level. Monty kept on saying, as I already said, yeah, he's not good with that. You're welcome for this channel. Thank you for being here, Michelle. Thank you. I don't have a channel without all you people that are in here. Taylor for the win. Yes, Candle. Taylor took the dub. Allegedly, then they should say that's why Taylor won. Joe, he was pro Taylor, but his reaction to Amira outing the relationship, he looked hurt again. Terrence of all people gave his vote to Taylor. I did not see that coming either. Charmed Life. Shalonda. Michelle. Haha. Cash Wash. Hey everyone. Kyle's AFP was rigged for damage control. I'm going to do a documentary on this. Hi, Kendall. No one came to support Terrence. Hippie Tone. Y'all, I got to admit. I said that Turner was downplaying his intelligence. It wasn't an act. Taylor's speech won it for sure. Monty had the same. Yeah, he did. And his answer about like moves that he made wrong in the game, that wasn't the answer to give either. Double history tonight. Double history. Double history. Monty was disgusting to Taylor and it backfired. What's up, Debbie? What's up, Debbie? What's up, Miss Indis? As great as Tay's speech was, Tay's drunk speech. Oh, not her speech. I am the point. Yeah, that speech was epic. We watched her make 2 epic speeches. The one we were all watching last night and this one. Y'all still hate me, Monty, after taking it to final 2. This is crazy. Spivey is punching air right now. I feel like they're so mad because she also won America's Favorite Player. Yes, we did. You were here, Madeline. Joseph did look so sad. And she said, we'll discuss this over some cocktails with Joseph. This is all Taylor. I literally got kicked out of a podcast for saying Taylor might win and get AFP. I wish I could go over there. Really? They booted you for that? He could have went back on his word and took Turner. Well, he's the winner in your heart. That's all that matters. Game, nose, game. Both used each other. The speech got her the win. Monty was sharp and he won that for both of them. Monty's a real man. Spivey let people feel how they want. You working my last nerve. I think he felt he would win against Taylor because so many of the others were, and the girls actually came together and voted for her. With her deliberation speech, I knew she won over the lawyers. Joseph was smiling the whole time. Madeline, he looked like he wanted to go scoop her up. Just be like, Mark, you are the winner. You have built an amazing community. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. We are a community in here for real. Monty tried to throw Taylor off her game, but it backfired. I called the final two. I hated Monty's shirt. I have a shirt that looks just like that, Shannon. I'm not going to lie to you. This is the best season of Big Brother ever. It was definitely, like, I'm not mad at people saying that. It's not my best season ever, but it's like, it was so many twists and turns. Very exciting, unpredictable, lots of different things happening there. I'm not mad at you saying that, but I know if it was a final two and Turner knew that too. That's why Turner was going to pick Monty. Taylor is the point and the moment, period. By the way, shirts. We are definitely getting that on some shirts. Y'all said you would buy some shirts. I am the point. I think Monty thought she wouldn't win because she was cold. He did. He was so surprised. Her speech was phenomenal. Once I heard that speech, I'm like, that's the game breaker right there. It's a wrap. It felt like Monty didn't write a speech. Like he was really prepared to win the game. He was like, I'm impressed. He was really good with the questions. He only got one wrong, but don't worry, Monty is getting it in with Taylor later tonight. He won't care. 2 Michigan players won back-to-back. Michigan in the house. I lived in Michigan for 5 years. Monty said he wanted a black woman to win if he didn't win. I don't know why y'all hate this man so much. Monty wanted Taylor to win. I don't believe that. I don't believe anyone plays for second except Brittany. Taylor totally deserved the win. Most epic. This was that I can definitely say, Zoe. Most epic finale ever. Most epic finale. This thing had me on pins and needles. This thing had me on pins and needles, y'all. Icing on the cake. AFP and first should go to an all-time great player. You're looking at an all-time great player because she just won both. So many of us said Taylor's story is the story of the season. We did. She articulated it, and that's why she won. Yes, she did. Monty knew the risk. Yes, he did. Hit the like button, guys. Please. Hit the like button. If you have been in here, I've been putting in work this season. I just have to take a moment to say that. I've been putting up all these different live videos. I've been filling in all the blanks and the gaps for the people who can't see them. I've been on here late night, early morning. This is a grind. I gotta say, this is really a grind. Hit that like button. Thank you, Madeline, for that. I don't hate Monty. Thanks for those likes, by the way. I don't hate Monty or any of the other house guests. I'm happy about the outcome. I feel the same way, MJC. I feel the same way. I don't hate Monty, but I am happy about the outcome. I'm happy about the final two, and I'm happy about the winner. Joseph said she would win early on. I'm just happy Team Taylor. Let's go. This is so sweet. She's the best player of all time. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah, I'm on the winner's circle, Sharon. They said that they would have this after party right at 10, and I keep looking for it, and it's not live, so I don't know what's going on. Monty is happy for her. He might just be in that's probably true, Shannon. Let's go, Team Taylor. Yes, Nia. Spivey, some people just don't like him or how he play. Yeah, everyone's got their own opinions. Like, it is what it is. The first black woman to get first place, as well as the only first place winner to also get AFP. And she could have been unanimous if it wasn't for Turner. She could have been unanimous if it wasn't for Turner. I just picked this 0.5 seconds ago. I think Amir had a thing for Monty. Maybe so. Jury was tipped off. Well, if that's how you feel, if that was me and how I felt, I wouldn't watch anymore. Taylor said she will talk with Joseph. She did. They dragging Amir on Twitter. That was like a sleazy move, Keena. I feel like that was a sleazy move. Yeah, Tanika, once I saw this speech, all the suspense was gone for me. I was like, this is a wrap. Monty redeemed himself even if it got him second place. She's dirty. Yep, that's how she did it. All of them hated her from the beginning. Now have to eat crow for sure. LOL. Nia agrees. Party like it's your birthday. She said that because the camera's Joe's like a friend to her. I forgot about that, Cameron. 2 Michigan winners in a row. Where's CJ so I can brag? CJ popped in, made one comment, and popped back out. Shout out to Spivey for taking the heat for both of them. I got to give you some credit, Spivey. You in here. Can't wait to hear what was said between Nicole and Taylor. Nicole was focused hardcore on whatever she said there. Because I think that she watched back the film and heard all the comments and realized how wrong she was in that moment. He didn't think he could beat her. He was afraid of the cancel culture. He would have beaten... I'm iffy on that Charmed Life, but I know he would have had a better chance. She is the point. Y'all are going to get these t-shirts, right? Y'all are going to get these t-shirts, right? I'm just asking. Taylor's speech teared me up. Congratulations, Taylor. He only took her because he thought he could beat her. I agree. Monty took her because he knew he could beat Taylor. Based on like resume versus resume, he thought he could. You even heard what he said. He was like, I was missing that one big move, and this is my big move. Did you realize how Joseph said to Taylor, maybe she can teach him some lessons? He was shooting his shot again. Yeah, you saw Joseph cheesing the whole episode, except for the point when Amira talked about a showmance. You may have to put it in slow-mo. He really thought he could beat her. Yeah, Shantae. He didn't expect... I think he underestimated that speech. I think he underestimated it. Monty 100% thought he would easily beat Taylor. No, he did. He wanted the money. I don't know how anyone could think that somebody would choose to get $75K over $750. 202. Hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button. Monty was going to lose against Monty and Taylor. He cried yesterday. He likes that girl. His ego probably damaged, but y'all can't act like Monty don't care for that girl. I agree that he thought he had the girls in his pocket because how they treated Taylor. I was shocked at Alyssa voting for Taylor also, and Terrence. Especially they both seem salty in the episode. I'm so happy for her, Mark. Me too, Andrew. Has there ever been an 8-1 win? Somebody tell me, because I wouldn't know. History. Monty did think his resume would give him the win, Trish. That speech was the game breaker. Taylor invited to have a talk with Joseph over a stiff drink. Exactly. Taylor's one of a kind. Monty thought he could win against Taylor. He had no idea. And she still made sure to make the comment about the chips. She knows what she's doing. She's probably on the phone with Lays tonight. Jury management. Yeah, you did say that, Van Hoot. Terrence shocked me too, Carrie. All those gift bags and crap because production got to the jury. Y'all keep saying that. Oh, I'm way behind on these comments. Oh, I'm way behind on these comments. I'm glad it was a woman. And her being black is a plus. Mark, did you notice how Joseph decided to shoot his shot and asked Taylor to help him with some lessons? I think he was really shooting his shot again. You're shooting the shot. Taylor's speech was flawless. Yes, it was. I'm way behind on these comments. There's so many. Monty was instrumental in fulfilling the prophecy, and Terrence's vote was redemption to live with himself. Taylor's going to the mall. She said, I'm going to be Mall-Lissa. Awesome speech. Did production have a talk with Terrence? I don't know. Turner voted for Monty in hopes that he would at least give him $500. Are the Manospheres dudes in the corner crying yet? Best yet. Okay, I gotta skip some of these. Joseph loves or has feelings for her, Taylor. He has some kind of feelings for her, Madeline. Burn that shirt, please, Mark. You hate everybody's clothes, don't you? It's like you hate everybody's clothes, Shannon. I want a hoodie with I am the point on it. I'm happy I found you to hang out with. Where we at? Where we at? I believe Turner was going to give that vote to Taylor because he was a P. I think Joseph still might have a chance with Taylor. Monty made the worst move in Big Brother history. Monty was a better winner. We don't hate Monty, it's just the way it played out. I'm proud of both. It was great. Yes, Sonia, hit the like button. Zoe, you're right. T. Williams, thank you. Thank you for sharing the lives. I really enjoyed your commentary. Appreciate you. Yes, historical night. One. Or wow. Kyle shouldn't have been in the running for AFP, for sure. Everyone can see Joseph. Joseph's staying upset about the two of them. And Taylor, however, he did shoot his shot when Taylor said she can give him some lessons. Let Amir and Monty hook up. I hate Monte now. I love Taylor. Taylor is interesting to watch. Class act. Thought Amir was gay. I'll buy it. Oh, we running that shirt up. Hit the like button. Hey, Danae. I saw you earlier on another Tanika. Monty should have been up late like Taylor working on his horrible speech. I am like 20 minutes behind. I didn't realize there was so many comments in here. Winner circle is 10:30. Thank you, Lin. I'm probably not going to put it on, but I'm going to have it on in the background so y'all can hear it. I might show you a little bit of it. I don't know. You shouldn't skip comments because your lives could go back to being dry, so take advantage. If you think the lives are dry, why are you here? Nah, Shelly can say whatever she wants. She's on my dry live for some reason. Monty probably would have won against Turner. 750K mistake. Turner is over Monty. Monty not over Turner. I've been here when none was here. That's why I say take advantage. You want to know something? How about this? 20-something people day 1, 40-something people day 2, 60, 80, 100, 200. It wasn't dry for very long. Taylor made her feelings known on Monty. Her body language changed towards him days ago. The facial expression said it all. Thank you, D. Thank you, D. I love my haters as well because you stay in here and boost my algorithms. Yeah, if I could read like 100 comments in 10 seconds, I would do it, but I was just trying to get to the I'm lit. I don't care whether you think I'm lit. I don't care whether you think I'm not. You're in here. I don't know why, but you're in here. We were just at 200. Yes, we love you, Mark. Thank you, Tanika. That's why I ignore people like that. Been happy to be along for the ride. Taylor pulled a Derek. It's kind of true. Is the after party or the live feed? It's still not on yet, but somebody said 10:30. I think the bathroom discussion was the start to the end. It put her back focused on the game. It really did. Monte all day. Taylor just wanted the money. She mentioned it time and time again. She uses her speech to get what she wants. Yeah, those speeches are the game breaker. The after party is tomorrow, Zoe? I thought they said it was like right after the show. You're welcome, Susan. You're welcome. The only thing is, honestly, the last episode before the finale was meh. You mean the Thursday episode or the Friday episode? Because if you're talking about the Friday episode, that episode is always meh. Much love to Mark. It just came on the winner's circle. How come I'm not seeing it? Maybe I gotta refresh. Oh, we live.
Taylor, so all tonight. How insane. How insane. The fun thing about this finale tonight was one, we went into it not really knowing. Wait, hold on. Volume too low. Let's
We'll bring it back.
well, we're a little bit so the problem is that the chat is a little bit behind us. So we're talking right now, so we're seeing the chat go crazy. I adjusted the volume, so I just want to make sure we're here. So it's going to take us a little bit of time. Much better.
Shelly, you should hit up that chat.
Everything better. We got you guys.
You should hit up that channel.
First rodeo. Yeah. So listen, the only problem is the thing. So
We don't need you here.
Chat. What happens is that our live stream is a little bit delayed. So when
I know the chats are on fire for everyone.
we're seeing it a little bit late. So what's
All
happening?
Taylor's haters gonna be all up in her face now, trying to be her festy
We'll
bestie.
see it. We're good now. All right, Derek, hit us with it again.
35 likes, but it's been on for like 5
Take us
minutes.
from the start, bro. Take us from the start.
Okay, let's do it one more time. Little recap.
Everyone like the video now to show appreciation. Absolutely.
Maybe we'll take a couple questions right now, right? Because we don't want to give our opinions yet. We got a long time to go. We'll be honest with you guys. It's going to be a little bit before we get to interview the three house guests. But here's the rundown.
Oh, they said
We'll
it's
talk a
gonna be
little
a
bit,
while
we'll take some
before they get to
questions
do
from
the
you guys.
interview.
And what I was saying was 21 plus. You need to have a drink.
Kyle,
in hand,
Michael, and
adult beverage
and Taylor.
slice all night, and especially if you're staying in tonight. No, obviously driving. You shouldn't be doing
Taylor
that.
made sure to
If
get
you're
that last
under
Lay's
21,
comment in
all these
there.
Legal preferences, right? If you're under 21, get a glass of apple juice or something with some ice. Either way, you got to have a drink in your hand. It always makes things more fun. So the schedule for tonight.
It was
10:45,
Kyle, Michael,
we're gonna
and
be hopping on with last year's winner Xavier. He's gonna be
10:45
giving
we got
his thoughts
Xavier coming on.
tonight, and then we're gonna be killing a little time. We'll take some more questions. Cody and I will give our final thoughts, what we thought about tonight's episode. And
Thank
then,
you to all y'all who
I
are
think we're the
showing
only
love
ones
in
doing it
here.
together. Doesn't seem like anybody else.
'Cause I have
Who's
to
gonna be
admit-
interviewing live, Turner, Monty.
When I didn't have a lit channel, those comments bothered me more. But then I was like, I realized that people come into channels just to hate sometimes, and it boosts your algorithms. So thank you to those people as well. I appreciate you being in here. Shake the hater off, Mark. This is a true history night. They might get invited to the Todrick's house. This is a historic night. This is so much fun. It's a great night to celebrate, for real. For real. At 10:45, the winner's circle is going to be having this Xavier interview. Thank you, Miss Indus. There's more love than hate in this world. They tweeted about her tonight. Jess, you're so right. I saw that commercial in my head already. Like Taylor just laying out on a hammock or something, eating Lay's. She's gonna make a lot more than $800,000 in her lifetime. Stop worrying about those haters. They like mess. You right. That's crazy, but I really think I think the speech won of the game. It's on the after party. It's on YouTube. It's on the winner's circle. Once they start talking to Xavier, though, I'm going to flip it around. Thank you so much, Tanika. Listen, I appreciate you, Tanika. You've been on here at like many of these nights. Shout out to all you on here. Shannon, Van Hoot, Jess. Haters make us famous. Thank you, haters. For real. All right, let's see what they're talking about here.
And her first two questions, tell me that I don't know how you felt about it, but I'm listening to her questions and I'm sitting there being like, they just
shout out to the winner's
ultimately
circle.
laid up her answer. They laid up her answer. It felt like
there is more love than hate on this community chat. You are right, Lin
They kind
Lin.
of told her there, and then the second one was like, "We know you've been on the block a lot, but do you think you had to adjust your game?" She was like, "Yes, thank you for asking that. I did have to adjust my game." And then Monty was like, "What did you do? Like, what did you do?"
She got better questions. She definitely did. Kind of like you and I. You got
Monty's shirt cost in the game.
Yeah,
Cody
Real
is so
quick, dude, I
cute.
want to shout out Lisa M. Thank you so much for the donation, Lisa. We really appreciate it.
Oh, appreciate that. Appreciate
Donations,
that.
guys.
Yeah, no, it was
You heard?
it was interesting, but for me, it wasn't even about
Love
like,
one another.
her trying
Peace
to
and
speak.
love.
It was like, hey, I want you to be part of something.
Mm.
This
I'm
isn't
wired
just
from
my
the
win.
Maureen.
This is your
I'm
win.
wired too.
As a woman, this is your win. As the underdog,
Cody
in life, if
called-
you haven't gotten something and you worked hard for it, you never gave up. I represent you.
She
I was like,
embarrassed.
what'd you say? What'd you say before we started recording? You're like, Derek, I would have voted for her. You said it.
Straight
You
up.
said it.
And now
Cody
I
called
wanna be
this.
very
If
clear.
y'all been
Do I
watching
think
Winner's
Taylor
Circle-
was the best player of this season? No, I don't. Do I think Taylor would have outclassed anybody sitting in the final two other than I think the game would have went to Michael no matter what. But other than Michael, I don't know.
They don't read no super
And I'm-
chats over there.
If Taylor sat next to
If
Michael,
I had
she would've
super
still
chats on
crucified
here,
him.
I'd be reading all of them.
This is a pageant winner. Like, she's not just some girl that did pageantry and was like, "Oh yeah, I did a pageantry once."
Tanika, Cody said early on that if Taylor sits in one of those final two seats, she's winning. He said that he thinks that she's gonna win and that she's destined to win. He said that like probably mid-season. Probably like mid-season.
It's like, oh man, dude, wrong answer. Like, the biggest thing Monty started himself off with was not mentioning how he was viewed as a huge threat, had to dial that back, and not.
Yeah,
make
he called it,
everyone come after
Tanika.
him for being this big physical threat. And then he answered two questions the same way.
Julie asked Jerry what vote.
They kind of set him up on that though. It's like, what did you not do well?
Nobody
It's like,
better
okay,
compare
that's-
Taylor to
that's
Jordan.
He should have just said, "I'm not even. I'm gonna. He should have focused on something."
Yeah.
that
Can't
was
wait for the
positive.
next
He should've
All
spun it.
Stars. Who do you think is going to be on there, Michelle?
She said he put her in her element, and guess what? She crushed it.
I feel like sending a super chat into those
He
guys.
even. I feel like
Maybe I should send a super chat. What should I ask them?
Damn, you came for me on that one.
Ooh, Jamie Taylor. This is a really good point, dude. We have to bring this up to Taylor. When
If
we
I throw a
interview
super
her.
chat in there, what should I ask them?
We have to get the specific name of the award that she won. But remember, Taylor won that
This is
award.
congeniality.
She won that on no, but the vote on E.
Give me a question and I'll throw it in
Remember
their
there was
chat.
a vote, there was a vote on E, and Taylor won. Like the reality.
Taylor
she
is
won it
classy,
like
yo.
Kardashian. It was like Taylor's bringing a lot of noise to Big Brother.
She really is.
Don't send them a
Taylor,
super
by the way,
chat.
this is a good
Why
thing.
not,
There's a couple
Maureen?
things. First and foremost,
Why not,
donations
Maureen?
coming in. Thank you so much. I'm going to answer your question, Lisa, in a second. But also, guys, we're going to have Xavier on in 5 minutes. If you got questions for him, get him ready. I'm sure he'll be willing to answer them. We're also going to have
My guy,
Sharon
Xavier.
Farfan from Us Weekly. She's been
This is the
kind
after
of the
party.
face, the voice of Big Brother this year.
Well,
One of the biggest media outlets covering it. She's a loyal fan. We want to show her support.
I always gotta say, ask them what they thought. You can't stand Cody. Oh, ask them what they thought of the Q&A and all. They just kind of touched that, Zoe. They said that she killed Monty on those question and answers. If you guys have appreciated the feed, the live feeds, the chat, the comments, my channel is still not monetized, as I always tell you guys. Hit the Cash App, Champ Within, or the PayPal, getoffmynervesforever@gmail.com.
Start thinking about it because we're open. We're open to some
Don't let the
questions.
haters
We
bother
acknowledge
you.
the fact
Learn
that
and
you
grow.
guys
The
might know
hate
more than
will
us because
take
a lot of
out
you guys are
wasted
feedbackers
space
whatnot.
in their
Which brings
heads.
up one more point.
You right, Susan. You
we're
right.
supposed to have Tiffany on tonight. I don't know if that's going to happen because she
You
might
are
not
right,
be-
my
She
friend.
might not be capable. of talking about
Anyone
that
noticed
production
Taylor and
happening
Monty
tonight.
didn't
She's
kiss
so
when
in
she
her element.
won?
But if we can get her on,
Hit the
does know we're
thumbs up,
live,
y'all.
I will
If
be
you don't want to
texting
send a
her about this
donation,
and
at
try to
least
get
hit the
her on.
thumbs up.
Although I have a feeling she's
Thumbs
gonna
up
be
are
pissed we
free.
Probably can't hear her 'cause she is
It's
at
gonna be
the
tough
top.
because she's also at the after party, which I'm surprised that they didn't. But maybe they were loosening up a little bit.
Cody is
on Big Brother
messy.
for finale,
Remember when
but
Cody
not
was
fully.
rubbing
There may
everyone's
not be enough
shoulders
after
and
party at,
Otev, not
No, there
Otev,
probably isn't.
Zingbat
There
made the
probably
comment
isn't, but
Which
about
did you see? I thought it was pretty
They're-
awesome that they.
he is
had
my very
Taylor's
good friend.
grandmother come into the backyard.
Yeah,
I
that
thought
was
that
cool.
was amazing.
That was cool. They had Janet come up on stage. Did your family? Oh no, you had
No,
you're
because
in-
2020 they didn't even allow anybody
No,
to
you got
come
robbed.
out to California.
she did it for the
Yeah,
money.
You got robbed.
I don't think
I
anyone
flew
could
out, I was
influence
on a flight this morning.
the
but
smiles
I
on
was
the
talking about-
jurors'
so this is a
faces.
question we have to ask Taylor House.
Yeah, they were.
Because she was voted E!
People are
News
so
TV
mad about this
Awards
win that they're trying to say that it's fake.
favorite reality star.
Do you have a pen and paper on you? I don't have mine with me. We got it because that's a question. Because we're probably that's not even a question. We should probably let her know because we'll probably be the first one asking her.
Yeah.
Unless some of the other interviewees or interviewers are watching this and going to steal our questions, which we know you will. We know you will.
We know you will. We know you're watching.
We know you're watching. I got a question for you, Cody, while you're writing that down, because that would be a good one to reveal to her. Maybe she doesn't know. You guys will get her reaction live. Lissa asked us.
She won
who
fair and
wins,
square.
Monty versus Turner.
Here's to Mark and all of
If
us.
Monty had taken Turner, who wins?
Yeah.
Oh, Monty.
Slam dunk,
Monty
right?
messed up bad.
Smokes-
Monty
smokes-
messed up bad.
They're saying
Smokes-
Monty made a
He
mistake.
definitely screwed up. I think it was a combination of things for him. I do think he was telling the truth where he felt like Turner had too many big moves.
People
But I
are
think he
paying these guys like
underestimated
$30,
Taylor's ability
$40
to speak
super
her story,
chats
and I also think he underestimated the
just
fact
to ask
that
questions.
when it came to the season and what it was kind of
That's kind of
all-
wild.
It wasn't really about who was the best player. There was something else going on, and she represented that perfectly.
Mhm.
He definitely thought
Tay
he had
went
to
from
do
the
it. I
bottom
really
to
do
the
think he thought
top.
he was taking a sheet.
Facts. I don't think the haters
I think
understand
he
how important
drastically miscalculated
those questions
the
and your
view
speech are.
of-
Yeah,
I mean, he
for
just
real.
overlooked the story, which
Yeah.
all of us on the outside saw. Like, you know,
Someone
when we
was
did
having
the
an
Us
argument with me
Weekly
in the
article,
comments
that was
today
a big part of my answer was that this.
that Taylor wasn't gonna win because she doesn't deserve to win, and I'm like, well, it's not about whether you think that she deserves to win based on those competitions. It's about what those jurors think, and like Joseph said it right when he said that this is primarily a social game. If it's between like a comp beast with no social game and somebody with a phenomenal social game that makes a great speech, we see the result. I mean, not that Monty was a comp beast, but we have other examples in the past.
Did his relationship with Taylor contribute to why he picked her? Or we can just ask him in general, why did you pick Taylor? You know, what was your reasoning behind that?
Oh, so why did you pick Taylor? And do you think your relationship with her clouded?
They're gonna have Monty up there. in a minute.
Jolie
Paloma.
Uslan for Monty. Monty was unaware that Taylor mended a lot of the relationships. Oh, so was he unaware that she actually, before they left the house, she mended a lot of those relationships.
Queen
You might be able to
Elizabeth
ask them
has
again. We
died,
only
so
have a few
Taylor can
questions.
take her place.
This one's
Yo,
from
you're
Samira.
extra.
Samira, I believe I've seen you on here before. I think you were here last year because I see the Canadian. I'm a huge BB fan, and this season was probably one of my favorites. This is a season of redemption and underdog. I'm a new subscriber. Okay, so I haven't seen you before. I'm a new subscriber and enjoyed your interviews all season long. Thank you for keeping us engaged and entertained. Thoughts, Cody?
I really appreciate that, Samira, because it's tough because a lot of times we do these interviews and we want to make sure we're asking the right questions. We want to make sure that we're engaging.
Monty made a
the
mistake.
right
He
way with
lost.
everybody
Some may
that is
even
tuning
call
in.
it simp-like.
And so, really appreciate that, Samira. Thank you.
Queen Taylor
And
is
listen,
preferred.
we know everything we said
I
this
bet
season.
Paloma's
Not everyone
taking
agreed
credit
with us. That's okay.
That's
We're
okay.
trying to get back
For
to
Taylor's
a point
win.
where we're okay to speak our minds. You're okay to holler at us in the comments. We're big enough to handle it, and we're gonna be honest with ourselves. We're gonna tell the truth. And some of you may agree, some of you may not, but that's reality. It's not everyone supposed to be in their own echo chamber. That being said, Cody, can you send Xavier the link? And it's 10:45. Link coming.
Well, just
I'm
text
texting-
me his email.
I'm
We
texting,
about to get
email
Xavier up
right
in
now.
here.
I won't say it over this. I
Yeah,
got
I
to
know.
do a recording. Lissa, by the way, you're amazing, Lissa. You've always been supporting us. I've seen you definitely.
I
Thank you
wonder
for the
what
support.
Taylor and Nicole were talking about.
Like I said, we have
again.
Xavier coming out in about a
She
minute.
probably
We're sending you the
apologized.
link right
I
now.
assume,
Once I
Maureen.
get the email from him, I will text you the link, Cody. We'll have him hop on. We'll stop talking. We'll let him kind of weigh in. But yeah, we do. We really do appreciate it. We have fun doing this. We were jacked up about tonight. Frey, thank you so much. Did you have a question, Frey? Try to hit you quick. Nope, you didn't have a question. Just thank you for the support, Frey.
So I want to ask this. So I think this is going to be a good question for Monty. Do we feel that Monty didn't do his best job with jury management, and do we think that was a little bit clouded because of the relationship you have with Taylor? I love
agree.
that question, Jason.
I love it too. It's in there. I just emailed you, texted you.
Who should be
Xavier's link.
apologizing to Taylor?
Okay.
Was Nicole in the black? Yes, she was. The sleeveless,
We're just texting him right now.
like she was taking credit
but
for
we're,
Taylor's eviction, which never
I'm
happened.
interested to hear what Xavier has to say. I mean, he's
I
he's
think
been
Monty
dethroned
would have
now.
had a
He's no
better
longer the
chance
king.
over Turner, for sure.
Um,
At what point were
so we'll
people
see what he
not
has to say.
talking about
Kimberly,
Taylor?
thank you so
She was
much.
she was.
Where's Tiff? Love you both, by the way. You have also been a big part of the viewing experience of BB this season. We appreciate that. We're old ancient stones now. So, you know, the fact that you still come and support us, we really do appreciate it. How many people are in here, Cody? I can't even see now.
5,600.
6,000 people watching us live. 6,000 people watching us live right now. So we really do appreciate the support. Link is coming to
I'm
you.
confusing Amira and
Yes,
Nicole.
emails, right? Yep, I texted
So
you
I
his
wrote down that
email.
one question. So you have the one.
So listen,
Taylor won
already
20
one of you
years
guys tonight to get
after
your question asked. And I promise you,
Daniel
more
Reyes
are coming.
made, and
You
she
gotta
shouted
get
her out
interviews.
last night.
6
Charmed
to
Life.
7 minutes each. It might take a couple more minutes. We usually do that. But that's
Old
'cause we do
ancient
love this.
stones. Yeah, that's
And
funny.
you know, we'll get him in there. And then, like I said, we'll have Xavier on. He's coming on in about less than a minute.
Xavier,
And then
yeah,
we'll
he
have,
will be.
Sharon Tharp on in a little bit later. And it's going to be good. So keep thinking about those questions.
Think
And
about
by
the
way,
questions. We're going to be right back.
Nicole has
Because I got to
short
change
hair.
the scene. I got to adjust it so when Xavier comes in. So hold on to those questions. We'll be right back. We're going to weigh in
Don't
with
go nowhere.
Xavier.
Coming right back.
Very-
Go fill up your drink.
If you need
Fill up
one.
your drink.
Yep.
All right.
Fill up your drink, y'all. Shy. Thanks again, Mark, for all the live feeds, all the live chats early in the morning, late night. You are awesome, and I hope you can continue. We can continue chatting and having live feeds. You made BB24 a great season. Thank you so much, Shy. Here on day one and here on the end of Big Brother, but not the end of me. Still gonna be here. This made my night. Yes, thank you. This is a pretty agreed. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I think Monty would have won over Turner. I concur. Thank you. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, Ashley. Ashley, my second mod. Thank you for the space for us to discuss. No problem. Thank you for the discussion. I'm going to flip it back once I get Xavier on there, by the way. We're going to watch Xavier do this interview. Yeah, you said throw me the wrench when that troll was in there that day. I don't think so, Addie. I just don't think so. I've never thought that Monty and Taylor would end up in a relationship. BB definitely needs to change things up for next season. Chances they'll do that slim to none. Mark, I will come to your channel from now on. Wish I found. Is this your first? When did you first come here, CW? Today? Is today your first time on my channel? Good night, everyone. It's been great. It's been about getting to chat with all of you guys. Peace out, everyone. Hope we can all get back together soon and chat again. Oh, today? Oh, that's what's up. Thank you for coming to the page. Thank you for coming to the page. Now I know that when Big Brother comes on next year, I'm going to have all of y'all and then some. We're going to keep building. Good night, Shy. We will definitely stay in communication. I know how ironic Monty's last name is Taylor. They also have to hope they get picked, if that's why they are paying that amount of money. Addie said it on the show. Julie asked. She said, we're very good friends. Take care, all. Mark, we will chop it up soon, for sure. Facts. Thank you for creating this space. Otherwise, I'd be talking to myself about what I watched out loud. I could see that too. Yo, that would be a power couple. That would be a power couple right there. Xavier and Taylor. Xavier is not single. Anyone have questions? Maybe if we all ask, they'll answer some of them. If y'all want me to throw in a super chat in there, I'll throw in a super chat. That's right. Manifest it, Tanika. They need my night to... This need my night to Michelle Barrow. Oh my God, if Taylor... She would be Taylor. I thought X was in a relationship. Are they having a celebrity Big Brother? I don't know. Does somebody know? Because somebody said that.
So you guys can still hear me right now. You can't see me. Listen, we haven't gone anywhere. Right now, Xavier's working out his technical difficulties. Stay right with us. We see the questions coming in. You had a couple good ones. While
Not
I'm
a fan
waiting,
of who?
I'm gonna give some shout outs while I'm waiting here. So CBW, did you underestimate Taylor or overestimate yourself? That's from
You're not a fan of who? Derek and Cody? I love the Hitman. Am I doing any other podcasts? I'm figuring that out, but I'm figuring that out. I made a post about that on my community, though. You got any suggestions for me, CW? Because I'll definitely still be here doing lives. It just will not be Big Brother until Big Brother comes back. I know I'm going to be doing the challenge. I might be doing Survivor. And I'm going to be doing some current events. Because I like chatting. X is having technical difficulty. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. You subscribed on Taylor's win? Survivor would be cool. Somebody was trying to sell me on Survivor today in the comments. And it sounded real interesting the way they were selling it.
It just goes to show you more about Taylor, the type of person he is.
I'm going to try Survivor.
Yeah,
right. Got to get to that one. You want to ask it, Cody? You want me to say?
Please ask Taylor if she knows the power of her karma and how.
They're going to interview Taylor too. That's what's up.
Please see if she knows, because that karma is real. Please let her know.
I like Amazing Race.
Oh, we're going to pop back out.
Yeah, we're gonna hope and see if we can get her. If we can get as much. He's good now.
X's money. I'm gonna transition us right in,
guys. We're transitioning right now.
We're back. We're back.
Oh wait,
Trisha.
Can they see,
it was you, Trisha. It was you.
We about to do it. This is a hey X. This is a salute. Hey, cheers. Winner circle. Little cheers.
Oh yeah.
Three of us. Cody, get the glass up
yes,
there. Boom. 3 winners.
Yo.
There's some money in this room. Hey, there's some money in this room right now.
Yo, but
X is in the building.
Guess who's got more money? Taylor's walking out
Shout
with
out
800.
Taylor.
Wait, time out, X. Because I'll tell you what, for me, it was I was like, oh man, dude, they're up in the prize, $250K, and I know that feels good. But the season after you, they up it another. Well, they didn't even up it really, but she comes out
Wow.
with 800K.
Yeah, and she got a cruise. Didn't she get?
She gets a cruise.
She got a cruise.
So she gets the win. She gets AFP. She gets the money. She gets a cruise.
See, this makes me want to be like less boring. Like they didn't even have a cruise available for IFP. Like I would have tried to do some.
I love X.
Are we allowed to cuss on here?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do
Okay,
whatever you want.
I would have been way more fucking entertaining had I known a cruise was. I've never even been on a cruise.
You're
I
missing
know
out.
there was like a potential cruise for Big Brother, but like I turned that down.
X is celebrating for real.
But anyways,
If they had
So,
babies,
Hey, I want to obviously ask
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
about
try to
Taylor.
do
I'd love to
Survivor,
talk about
Susan.
Taylor, you just gave up the crown, right? Deserving
Will
winner.
you be here for
But I
that?
want to ask you about something that we haven't even talked about. I haven't seen anybody mention it in the room yet. Yes,
Okay.
history made tonight. What did you think about the final 3 finalists for AFP?
I saw Taylor win. I didn't see who. was
Cody,
in the finals.
why don't you tell him
So-
who the other 2 finalists were?
I was busy going crazy.
Yeah,
didn't-
dude. I mean, I
was
love.
getting lit.
First of
He
all,
said he
X,
was
I
going
want to
crazy.
tell you this. I feel like people need to see you like this side of your personality a little
Agreed.
bit more.
Oh.
Because like you and I have conversations, and I'm like, dude,
Right.
X is like a real fucking dude. Like on the show, he had this prim proper. He was like, all business, which
Oh,
I respect.
Obama mode, bro.
I respect.
Obama mode 24/7.
You're an attorney too. You got to be careful. You got a job to
Right.
go back to.
Right. So it's all
On
business.
the
but-
podcast, no, I'm gonna let loose a little.
Right. And so even like I was sitting there, I was like, man, dude, X has this like fucking awesome personality, and I feel like people need to see this side.
Celebrity
of X.
Big Brother 2022.
So, but anyway,
went up
I love that you're
against
here, man. I
Olympics
love that
with
you're bringing
bad
such good
ratings.
energy, and we really appreciate you
Absolutely.
coming on, baby. And it's
He
we're
is
circle,
usually
man.
so
We got
serious.
300
It's cool to
which is
see him
awesome.
kick back
Hey,
and
did you ever?
relax a bit.
Hey, I bet you. I'm gonna call Cody real quick. Did you ever send him a T-shirt?
Did I?
Cody was supposed to, I believe.
Did I miss that one?
Yup.
Damn. Is that you drinking out of a Yeti thermos too? I want
Yeah.
one of those.
Well, here's the thing: is
Add
that
it to
I'm
the-
not. I don't want to bring. There's no marketing done here unless we're making money off of it. So I'm not showing. I'm not drinking out of a can to show anything.
Attaboy.
100% tonight.
So,
100%. You will have a T-shirt out to you this week.
Yeah,
we'll get out to you.
So wait,
So
that's 100% on
who
me.
finished top 3 for AFP?
you ready for this, Cody? Hit him with it because I
So-
didn't even hear it.
So
They're
it
about to
was
tell him about
Michael,
Kyle.
Kyle Taylor.
Michael, Kyle, Taylor.
That's crazy.
2 different ends of the spectrum there, buddy.
Wait. Yeah, all right. Michael.
I think he has a
Michael's
big crush
broke
on
record.
Taylor. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Right.
I agree, Zoe.
What was the other name? I
Let's
heard
get some
Taylor,
chocolate
what was
babies
the
in
last
here.
one?
Well, let's repeat that. Kyle. Kyle.
Let's get some chocolate
Kyle.
model babies.
Dude, I didn't hear it. I said, "Oh, it was." I was like, "It's
You didn't know,
Michael
Trisha?
and Taylor," and he was like, "And Kyle's the other one." I'm like, "No, it wasn't." And he's like, "Yes, it was." I'm like,
Well,
"Wow."
you know,
I think
what
this-
that basically tells me is that there's a
Someone said to show the viewers of the show for
Kyle's like,
sure.
there's a silent
Yeah,
majority that was clearly
Taylor's a
voting
very
for
marketable
AFP.
star in
And I
today's
know they
world.
mad
She's
as fuck
popular.
right
Yep,
now.
yep.
Well, let me ask you this, because I think
Chocolate
this,
model
this
babies.
is a huge
Yes,
conversation.
Zoe.
We saw. This is
Yes,
a big part of the
Zoe.
season, right? Do you feel
Those
like
babies would be a
what do you
problem in this
feel When
world.
you saw Kyle and the things he was saying, and did you feel like there was racism in there, or is it
Storming there?
racism, or is it
Okay,
bias?
Ashley.
Like, how do you feel
Ashley.
about that? Because I've been very
So
vocal
the-
Ashley,
about it. So.
thank
yeah.
you so much.
The situation
For all
with
you've
Kyle,
done.
Here's how I felt about it. The cookout, what we did.
X is
we
a
knew
black
there were
man I
gonna
wish
be
Taylor
people
had
who
this
assumed
season. He's more
that
of a man. You
players
know
of
what?
color, especially black players of color, were going to be working together. We saw a little bit of it on Big Brother Canada season 10.
True.
All the Taylor haters
So,
left the chat.
with Kyle making that assumption, it's not fully off base. It's just if you're going to make that assumption, your ass better have some evidence.
Right. Got to be right.
Without any evidence,
We
that's
don't
when
know,
he went wrong.
CW. That's the question of the
If
year.
he was going to make that assumption, he needed to wait until he was like, okay, I just saw Monty and like Amira say this, or I just saw Monty and Taylor say this, that they were going to lock in with like Terrence and like Joseph. Like he needed concrete evidence in order to then take that assumption or that theory and then bring it to other people. To bring it to other people without any evidence, that's where he went wrong.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion. I don't think it's far fetched that people to think another cookout could happen.
She was always
but
on the
if I'm being
bike.
honest, it won't.
I mean, to be fair, like you said,
But to be scared of it, I get it.
Yeah,
get
I
it,
mean-
but you got to back it up with some evidence.
What is going on here? What is this like? What's this like?
Remy's got the
So,
Remy out.
okay.
Celebrate.
I know, it's so
Bro,
hard,
Let's get
'cause
back to back. Are you crazy?
this is-
Bro, I
yeah.
shouldn't even be awake
So-
right now.
so
I'm
time
in a
out.
coma.
Also, I want to touch on that because, like, I know
He is
Rico,
hilarious.
You made history, right? So
He
you made
even
history. You were
talks
the first
like-
black winner on Big Brother, and now we've seen it
he's
back
like
to back.
even
but
controlled
now we
when
have
he
Taylor
has
being
liquor
the
in
first
his
female
system.
black winner. So what does that mean? Because I know obviously it has a strong, there's a lot of power in that.
He said,
to you, to other black people that are watching the show, it's encouraging, right? So
Yeah,
what does that mean?
you're not a token winner. You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
there's a trend. There's a trend here.
So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I always said like if I came back to Big Brother, I would want to be on like an all-winner season. And then the reality hit because I was like, damn, if I go on an all-winner season, I know Derek and Cody, but I'm gonna be real alone on that cast. I said it's just gonna be me.
I've already hit you up about other stuff,
someone
so
else.
you already know.
See, you're gonna get us in trouble again, Cody.
What?
The
I
biggest-
didn't say
Come
anything.
on, bro. Yo, confidentiality. But like when it comes, so Taylor's victory.
He talks
I
like
knew my
Obama for
victory
real.
was significant. I knew it was huge. But Taylor's victory is monumental. I mean, my victory was huge just to see a black person win.
Mhm.
But to see a black woman finally be crowned, especially the season after me, roof off the top. Like that's insane. It made me tear up, and I don't even cry. I don't
He said,
like
"I don't even
crying.
cry. I
It's
don't
not
even-"
a thing that I do, but it made me tear up. And like, so I think it not only represents like the resilience of black women, the strength of black women, the poise, the character, the grace in which black women carry themselves. That was all represented in Taylor throughout one season. For that representation to then be rewarded with a victory and AFP. So not only was she playing the game in a way in which the jury members respected,
Shout out to the winner's
but then
circle.
she played the game in a way in which made America fall in love with her.
Great point.
Well, are you kidding me?
So
That blows every other winner. Derek, Cody, we all winners. I'm sorry, but
So I
she
want
makes
to
us,
touch on
she
that
makes us look real regular right now.
Right, I want to touch on
Real
that
regular.
because I want to hear what you thought about how she answered her questions and her final delivery.
Yeah, she's scary. She's
Right?
scary. She's scary.
What?
Hey, and before you
Dude,
get to that, shout out Monty, by the way.
Monty,
Shout out Monty.
I'm a
Final
white girl,
two.
and I'm so
Also,
happy
another
Queen
black
Taylor
man
won.
final
Let's
two.
go.
Can't overshadow that.
Taylor
Give
is
him
such a
his props.
legend.
I know,
Let's
yeah.
go, Cameron.
Black Man's Final Two. We love. Look, have you guys heard the song "Soooo" by Wale? Have y'all heard that song before? All right,
Look
after this, play it, and then I'll explain what I'm saying right now.
Well, don't
but,
say any of the
no,
lyrics.
like-
Don't say any of the lyrics. Don't talk about the lyrics.
We'll get
Okay, I'll
copyrighted.
keep that under wrest. I
Thank
realize
you.
there's some words I probably should.
Because
say.
well, it's
But
not
I'm
even
gonna
that
say
on
it as soon as I
YouTube.
get off.
On YouTube, what'll happen is we'll end up, you know what I'm saying? So just no
Okay,
lyrics.
But no, so Monty taking Taylor, which I was like, "Woo, you should have took Turner."
Yeah,
I think
for
he was
sure,
trying to win,
for sure.
But I
X
literally
making
said
sense.
it
She
in
kept it
Julie
together
on,
through a lot of
Thursday,
negativity.
and I
Yes,
was
she
like,
did.
If Monty wants to win, he takes Turner.
She
If
impressed
he
me.
takes Taylor,
She was right.
I think it's gonna be
Resilience.
close, but ultimately, I think
Resilience.
Taylor's
I
front,
am the
and
point.
Lo and behold, and the
I
reason why
am
was
the
because Taylor's
point.
pageantry. I was worried about this last season with Ozzy. I was in pageantry, which means her public speaking skills are through the roof. And Taylor, she won Miss Michigan. That means she clearly knows how to say things to get people on her side and want to vote for her. Oh my God, every single question, I was like,
Don't
damn.
give her that stage.
Don't give her that
Every
stage.
question, she's answering this
I felt so
perfectly.
bad.
And
She.
when Monty
This was
answered
like
the
such
question, I
a
was like,
story of. I don't even want to use the word
Yeah, he wasn't
redemption,
in
but
it.
just.
I think he was-
Not even-
I
Where
think-
is it, brother?
I think after
Like,
the
yeah,
first
I think
answer from Taylor, he got a little intimidated, honestly. He
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
I know. I started
damn.
to see him, and I'm not trying to be rude.
Nah,
He
no-
starts
nobody's
to
come on yet
like
except for X.
repeating himself, and the jury's gonna notice that Taylor's speaking confidently. She's speaking facts. She's pulling. all
Bullying
those
can
strings
drag
that
you
she's
down for
gonna
real.
get
She
people
could have
to
quit
wanna
the
root
show.
for her,
Let's
which
act. Let's
I-
not act
dude,
like
everything that she did. I literally said in like interviews.
anybody
prior
could
to
have
that. I was
withstood
like,
what
she's
she
gonna
withstood
do
in the
things
game.
That make people want to vote for her, want to root for
They
her.
feel like they're
and we
part of
saw
it.
that in those final speeches. Oh yeah, and it
It
wasn't
was
even
brilliant.
like, everyone forgets that this is a social game. Like everyone's just like, oh, comp. I think the only person comp-wise who could have stood a chance against her was Mike, and that's because he broke a record.
agreed.
Like, or he tied the record.
Before you came on here, I said that I was like, Taylor would have smoked anybody in the final two other than Michael.
Yes, literally, Mike was the only one
I
who
agree.
like, stood a chance, and that's just because. I mean, I think at a certain point, winning competitions isn't everything, but if you break a record,
Yeah. Yeah,
you
gotta
they gotta put some respect on your name. So, like, other than that, it's a social game. People don't emphasize the social part. Yeah, like on my season, I was like, yeah, I was able to win a decent number of competitions, but socially, I wanted to make sure I was good with everybody, so that way, when I got to final 2,
The
they would
world
want to vote
prepared
for me.
Taylor for
I tried to make
BB.
her try to-
Sisters
I-
deal with
I think I
that.
probably pissed off
And
like
that's the
one
reason
person
why
Saturday.
we were
No,
rooting
you
for
did a good
her.
job. You were so
That's the reason why we were rooting for her. Because it was a microcosm of what we see in the real world. Let's talk about it,
There were
Sonia.
cracks that could have been forming, and you were literally like, "Nope, stay true.
Talk
We
to me,
have stay-
Sonia.
We have to keep our
Stay the
numbers."
course.
Which is what I mean.
We gotta
it's what
protect our
Big
sisters.
Brother is you have to keep your numbers, or if you lose your numbers and you implode,
It goes to show
end up-
you,
end up
if you
hurting
think you're
yourself.
down and out,
And
you can. This is
you
a,
felt
such
like the glue
a
that was always like, everybody calm down.
this is a
Stay
movie.
together. We have a mission. We have
Wonder
something
why
we're trying
X
to do
didn't stay
here.
in LA.
And in order to do that,
Hello,
we
but
have
those of
to
you who
use
did not get a
this
chance to
loyalty.
like
And
and
sometimes it
subscribe,
feels like I'd
please
rather
take
be
the time.
loyal
This
to
is our
other
last
people
BB
outside
Live.
of the alliance.
Hit the like button,
We have to keep
please.
it inside of this right now.
Yeah, which we all struggle with that. I mean,
Yeah.
you with Alyssa and Christian.
This is our last Big Brother of season 24. We wrapping up.
Was honestly probably Hannah.
Yeah.
But all right, I want to ask you.
Hey, real quick, X, before you do, we gotta keep it. We got people. I want to acknowledge something real quick.
They
Go ahead.
skipped hella super chats. I'm not putting anything in there.
Live watching this right now. So thank you to
Oh,
everybody's
well,
here.
that people.
And a shout out to Amy Hano. Question for you, Amy. She just donated.
Taylor
So
really slayed it with her
you know yet that
her
Joseph had your back the entire
confidence
game.
and personal.
I want to definitely ask her something like that because man, they had some reactions from Joseph tonight
Yeah.
when that whole thing was happening. That was tough to watch.
Yeah.
We got a couple other things here. A couple big donations. Jason Cole. Taylor doesn't come close to winning Big Brother.
She's an
Has
inspiration.
not
yes,
literally paved the way.
yes,
I
Michelle.
want you to weigh in on that one.
Oh, that's-
I would
yeah.
love to hear Taylor speak on that. What's your
She
what's your thoughts on
slayed it
that
with her
from
confidence
Jason?
and perseverance.
That's an
Agreed.
impressive take.
I don't agree at
think
all.
I would say I don't want to diminish Taylor's game and say that the cookout didn't happen. She doesn't make it to the end because like ultimately her social game is what got her to the end. Don't anybody ever.
They are too
that
excited
and try
to answer
make it seem
questions.
like, oh, the cookout
I
didn't
would be
happen.
mad if I put my $40 up
And I
in
would
there and they
argue
didn't
that
answer my
because people were
question.
looking for it.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
100% made it hard.
Exactly. The only thing I would say the cookout did that maybe gave her like an assist is the fact that when Kyle tried to make that all-white alliance, because the cookout existed, people had to then make a decision. Like we put people in a box for every future season to where like if something that is awry, race-related comes up, people now, if they know about us, that means they know what we stood for, and that means they now have a decision. Either you stand up and you speak out on it, or you let it slide and you actively participate in it, and then you deal with the consequences after. That's what the cookout did. And because we did that, that's when Michael and Brittany then, oh, hey, Kyle did this. So otherwise, we don't know.
She's an
what
inspiration. I
happened.
haven't seen such a
But
strong, intelligent woman.
try to
She's so
diminish Taylor's
strong,
game and say,
Zoe,
like, the cookout
so
didn't happen. She
strong.
doesn't win. No, she won this season because
I
she
am so
Taylor
impressed.
Hale.
Yeah,
Miss Michigan, went on Big Brother, won Big Brother, bring the title back to Michigan, and I'm drinking Remy Martin.
I might have to come back
I mean,
just to get it out of Michigan. Hey, we got a couple more questions for X. I just want to get through these donations.
Yeah, no,
Another
do what you
question.
gotta do.
It's another question for you, X, from Lissa M. She asked Xavier, if you had to choose, would you have chosen Turner or Taylor to win the $750K? I feel like that's an obvious answer, but she's asking, so I'm hitting you with it.
Like, so Turner and Taylor are in final two.
Yeah. Yeah. I can answer that one for him. It's Taylor. It's Taylor. Next one, Natasha Navarro. I only have 3 more left. Can you ask Turner if he is going to send Jasmine some muffins like she requested? I'm assuming he might have a little fun gift for her. Mikey C, where are those Big Brother winter jackets y'all talked about last year? We actually, Cody and I have a jacket
Good
from
question,
a fan.
Mike.
Wait,
Wait a minute.
Good
When did we
I
question.
talk
don't remember
about
mention
that?
jackets.
I don't think we ever mentioned jackets, but
Yes. We might have to. Taylor got a bag. It says Taylor got a bag, so maybe she can supply them. I completely agree with
yo,
that.
Taylor
She
got
almost-
a bag.
she
The
almost
muffin
doubled us, so
question.
she can buy the jackets.
800K easy. Like, wow.
Look at him and his
Got
cat.
another one. I got 2
Y'all
more.
see his
Jaria.
cat?
Jaria.
Okay.
What do you think was Monty's biggest game move outside of evicting Michael?
Y'all
And
see
do
his
you
cat?
think Taylor won because of her story? I think,
Okay.
go for it.
I can talk about this one. Monty's biggest game move outside of evicting Michael. So I was wrestling with this because I need to hear the jury's perspective. That's key. That's key.
They don't
Trying to
respond to
understand,
comments after their
like,
videos.
what
At
how
least
the
they
jury's
could
gonna
pin
vote.
it.
So I actually
Listen,
thought Monty
man.
taking out Turler, I was like, I think the jury's gonna respect that.
If I
Because
send in
some of them
50,
were saying,
60,
like,
$70 like some of these people are sending and my
comment
comment doesn't get read, I'm never going on the channel again. I'm just saying.
But even still, Monty taking him
I'm just saying.
They might view that as a big move.
I wish I was getting a
$70
$70 donation.
You might be in trouble, but then when questions happen, I was like,
Man
oh,
of
she's
those
doing
cats,
just
that's a good
fine.
man.
It was over. I thought it was over.
So yeah,
I
I
thought
think honestly, I think taking Michael out was honestly probably the biggest move. Like Michael, outside of Taylor, was the biggest threat in the game. Michael or Taylor would have been a beautiful final two, just because of like would. But do I think Taylor
You will see more of Taylor for sure, and I can't wait for that. Commercials, movies, TV,
You have to realize her story is her
on
social.
X, yeah.
Big
She had a
Brother is
black and
social
white cat.
experiment. If you're saying she only won because of her social.
I'm a cat person
because of her
myself.
Story, realize that she won because of her social game. You know what I'm saying? Like her story is a part of her social game, and that's
The
what she
super chat
emphasized
isn't
at
worth
the end,
it
and
unless
that
it changes the
incentivized people to
discussion.
vote for her.
I want to hit you with something next.
Well,
'cause this
then
is
I
my
guess
take
the
on
super
it.
chat for them is like
24 seasons, we've been conditioned.
you're just throwing it in as a donation to them, I guess.
Comps, who's the best? Who gets nominated?
We will
the
have
least
so
amount of
many
times?
post BB
That's kind of like
interviews
a
coming up. I
requirement.
can't wait for those,
Who
Zoe.
checks those categories in order to
Yeah.
get the win?
I feel
felt
Monty
like
might
in
think
a
he
3-minute
felt
period,
used. I mean, he
Taylor
chose her.
reprogrammed the jury's brains as to what they should look
He
at
chose her.
when deciding who to
He
win.
knew the risks.
And then said, okay, these are the new requirements. It's not about winning. It's not about social.
Yeah.
It's not about how many times you stayed off the block. It's about resilience. It's about the underdog. And oh, by the way, here's your new requirements for deciding the winner. And here's
That's
what I possess. And
butterscotch.
by the way, not only do I possess them, but I'm going
LOL.
to relate them to you personally. So this isn't just my win. This is your win. This is not a knock on Taylor, but Cody said it before. I think the resume for Monty was better in my old school mentality of
Yeah.
looking at it. She
Yeah.
changed it. She said this season's going to represent something different.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be about the quote unquote best player. This is about who perseveres through adversity. Who do you
Yeah.
want to represent your season?
Yeah.
And it was brilliant. It was fucking brilliant.
She literally said season 24 represents resilience, and nobody on season 24 was more resilient than Taylor had.
In fact, she skewed
and
the narrative
that's a
to
quote line that better be
benefit
on
her.
New York Times, that better be on Forbes, that better be on Apple. You got a news
Yes,
outlet?
yes,
Okay.
yes, Michelle.
Does Apple have a news outlet?
They got
Apple
everything.
got everything, Cody. They got everything.
Dude,
I
I
was
just thought
interested.
it was brilliant on her
Big
end, but
facts.
it just
Yeah.
speaks to who she is, where it's like, don't
Well, like-
really care. I'm gonna change how I speak about how you need to vote
Well-
and make you buy into it.
If I can speak on this briefly, because I know you guys got
No,
a
you
bunch of
bro.
other things to do.
You got
Oh,
you got a big question coming from
This is what I
Samira.
kind of love about the fact that she won. So like, as you guys know, I talked to both of you. Like, I use like tidbits from your guys' game and kind of incorporate it to create my own game style. And I know
Big facts.
Monty, from what I've heard, my blueprint. But the fact that like now,
Yo,
Taylor has
Lin,
won, I feel like
you're
we're
wrong
in
for
a
that.
whole new era of Big Brother players, to where the jury now they respect.
You
social
are wrong
players
for
more than
that.
what they might have in the past. Because I was like,
I wonder if Taylor
Strategist,
actually liked
Tiffany's the
Monty,
best
or if she was just using him.
competition wise, I was good, but I might even say that Kylan was the best competitor on our season. But I would say socially, I was probably the best. But because I had a little bit of everything, that's why I won, and I was
Best,
Derek,
most
sorry.
well-rounded.
yeah, I'm sorry, but I was sitting next to Big B. But Taylor, here she was sitting next to someone who had a lot of the characteristics that are a lot of the resume that
I hope it
kinda
was
had.
worth it.
But
Monty won't
she
go broke. He's a
emphasized how
lawyer.
well
He's
she
a
was socially
he's an
pulled on those
engineer.
social strings and those social ties that she had made that convinced the jury to win.
But either way,
Now,
Monty's
for
gonna
Big
be
Brother players
good. This is
moving
gonna
forward,
sting,
you
but
guys
Monty's
see
gonna
the
be good.
emphasis needs to be social. Strategy is
Monty's
important.
gonna be fine.
Absolutely, that's extremely important. But social, you need to
Why can't
also
they
write
pin the
their
super
strategy.
chats on the
Both of
stream?
those, I think
There's
you're in a great
so
position
many
to win
super
against Big
chats,
Brother.
and they're
It's
reading
not
so
about how
few of
what
them.
you say, it's how you make people feel and the relationships
Exactly.
you leave them with as they leave the house. X, I have a big
100%.
question for you from Samira. It's a question and a shout.
No, he wasn't in
Based on
live.
what you just
Just
said, it
Joseph
brings more
and
purpose.
Michael.
Thank you, Samira, for the question. This is what she said. I also think the cookout did something internally to black players, minorities actually. It's now possible. If you can do it, I can do it. It's a mentality that you've created.
Yeah.
So thank you, X, and all the cookout members. So kind of a little bit of a more of a statement than a question.
Yeah, they're both
What
gonna
say
be
you,
okay.
X? It's true, man. You deserve it. Seriously, you deserve it.
Monty's
Pave
good
the way.
money.
It is emotional. I'm happy for you guys. We talk to Tiffany all the time about it. It's big, man. You should be proud because you did pave the way for this in a lot of ways. What you're seeing now.
No, like
Take a second, man. Good for you.
What's her
Happy
name?
for
Could you remind me of her name?
Her name is Samira.
Samira, you got me watering up. I'm trying to maintain my street cred. I'm trying to maintain my thuggery. You fucking that up. I hope you're happy.
Got me
But
over
no,
here
like-
tearing up a little bit. Looking at you
No,
too, man.
like
Shit.
we were, so the cookout, we were extremely nervous about like what was going to happen to black players moving forward because of what we did. And so like to see this season happen, to see like kind of our greatest fears kind of become realized when Kyle attempted, for better or for worse, for what he attempted to do, it was like, damn, we really made this game impossible for another black winner to win. And then to see Taylor kind of win, and not only that, but to see Taylor and Monty sitting next to each other.
Amen.
Eating some popcorn.
It's so stupid, right? In a lot of ways, because it's Big Brother, right? It's
That means a
supposed
lot
be
to him. I
reality
like
TV show.
that. I
But
like
everybody
that.
says it. I'm not the first. It's a microcosm for society, and so you see things
It
changing
is.
in our society that are also happening in this little lab experiment. And absolutely, seasons past reflect future seasons. What you did, what the cookout did, will have a lasting impact on this game forever. It's just the way it is. So it's something you should. We don't need to take these things lightly
Where's-
because it is
oh,
a big
Janice.
show. Millions of people watch, and a lot of people like Samira.
Those are the
it
Taylor
really
said to
means something
Joseph
them
about
more
his
than just,
accent. I didn't
oh,
catch
Big Brother,
that.
the dumb reality show. It's a lot deeper than that. So
There's something about
I
his
think-
character
I
skid
think what you just said there,
when they were
X,
skidding fancy.
I
Yeah.
think that can like hit a lot of people close to home because I after the cookout, it almost did like I viewed it the same way, and I had mentioned it on the show, and I was like, the cookout almost makes it now like even tougher because now people have that where you go into the show and you're like, oh, I don't know, are the people of color going to just be working together just because the cookout did it last season, and that is a difficult thing for
All right,
future
y'all.
Black House guests to do. And I sat there and I just was looking as an outside perspective.
I'm gonna be signing off for now. I might pop back on here when they get to the others, but once again, thank y'all for being here, supporting my channel, supporting me, helping to get my page over 1 million views, helping to make all these lives lit. Wouldn't be here without you, and I hope to see you guys. Yeah. I wanted to get a Lay's bag, but I got my Trader Joe's popcorn. Yeah, I'll see y'all again. Have a great night. Celebrate. We celebrating tonight.